yo. Even she too was like, yo, where were you? I don't know why people behave like that. You won't trafficate and then you just enter. And you expect, oh my goodness. Madam, nobody understands what Masan means over here. You know what? This Lagos ain't coming again. Hello friends, this is Juice of the thejumzb. Thank you for stopping by and you're welcome. Afishapao, Ecuador, Emiashe Pupo. What again? Happy New Year. Yes, Happy New Year. Thank God for granting us the opportunity to see a new year, because it's an opportunity, so let's not misuse it. Okay, Happy New Year. How have you guys been? I'm sure most of you are back to work now. That's why some of us are coming to show our face for the first time this year. First sit down video of the year. How have you been? So if you've been following the channel, you would have seen that I was in Lagos recently, and I'm back to Accra, Ghana. So I just wanted to gist with you guys. It's been long. I did a sit down video. I know it's about a month now, but it's still long. It's still a long time. Okay, you guys know I went 2 years ago, 2022. Yeah, and I went last year, 2023. And first comment, I mean, like always, like it happened 2 years ago, is, oh, you're sounding so Ghanaian. Everything about you is so Ghanaian now. You're talking like them. So I'm like, I have to, you know, switch it in my brain, like, yo, you're in Lagos, behave yourself. You're in Lagos, speak like a Lagosian, okay? But I kind of think that Africans have this superpower, because Africans in the diaspora, when they're speaking their spray, they're speaking their fune and all of that to a white person, but they are able to quickly switch when they're talking to a fellow African, and it's so nice. I think it's a superpower. Please don't take it for granted. It's actually a superpower to know how to switch, to know when to switch, you know, and all of that. So it's really cool. I remember someone was making fun of me and saying, oh, I saw one place where you said turkey. You know, we would say turkey, or some would say turkey, but I usually, well, when I was in Nigeria, I used to say turkey, but now I'm now saying turkey, and I'm like, okay. So, you know, they were just making fun of me, but it was all good and all of that. And then I realized that I still couldn't get the nuances and the gap fillers and the vocabulary of the street Ghanaian language. I couldn't get it out of my mouth. Imagine me entering a taxi or something and I'm saying, oh, massa, please pass. Many times I have to, you know, call myself to order that, madam, nobody understands what massa means over here. But it was just something that I couldn't really get rid of. Then maybe I'm surprised at something, or I'm trying to maybe, you know, express something, and I'm like, hey, you know, you see this A thing? It's serious. So people around me who are very used to, you know, the Ghanaian culture and used to Ghanaians will just start laughing at me, and they're like, hey, okay, you see now. They're like, oh, you've become Ghanaian. How long did it take you to, you know, switch like that? How long have you been there that you've suddenly, they've taken you away from us, you know, that kind of thing. But it's all love. Then I realized that it's as if I wanted to buy everything in Lagos and bring it to Accra, which I obviously knew wasn't possible. You know, I've showed you guys in 1 or 2 videos that some of my things I buy them from Nigeria, so they bring it for me to, well, so I buy some of my things from Nigeria, some foodstuffs, especially Nigerian foodstuffs. You can get them here actually, but I would just rather buy from there because I'm buying other things. Okay, so some of the things that I almost always will buy from Nigeria, either I visit or I ask them to send to me. One of which is, of course, our local food, egusi, ogbono, all of those things, stockfish, ejakika, aka smoked fish. Not that kwanla, not kwanla, the smoked catfish, yes, not the smoked kwanla fish, if you understand what I mean. Kwanla fish, I've looked for it, I haven't found it in Ghana or in Accra. I don't know, maybe if you have a plug, let me know, because I've looked. Kwanla fish takes your food to another level. If you know what I'm talking about and you're Nigerian or you've tasted kwanla, it takes your food to another level. So not having it is It's difficult, and you can't exactly send it because by the time it arrives, it will most likely have rotten. Except, and you know, the heat in the bag and everything. So, except it's frozen, but you know, it's not really nice when frozen. To be quite honest, it's nice when it's fresh, and that's almost impossible. Maybe if you are flying, that's an idea. Maybe if you are flying and then you buy it that same day and you bring it that same day, you arrive that same day, so that will make more sense. Another thing is I always do my frames. Okay, I do my frames, I do my lenses in Nigeria. As at 2 years ago, I actually didn't know how expensive doing glasses was in Accra. At least I live in Accra. I didn't know how expensive it was, but I just felt, you know, I'm in Lagos. Why not do my frames? Why not do my lenses? I mean, yeah, I have a plug that has been supplying us glasses, frames, lenses, and all of that for years. He's our plug, and I just felt, I mean, I'm here, so why not go to his shop and buy? I made a video, I think 2 years ago, 2022. I'll try to link it up. So I buy my glasses, but it was this year that I said, come, let me even do my research and ask. Okay, 2 years ago, I actually went to an eye clinic, but that was after I came back from Lagos, and I, you know, asked and everything. I think she told me 300 cedis for the lens, not the frames, the lens, and that was, I don't know, a bit pricey. I don't know, maybe because it's a private clinic. If you equate it to Nigeria, you know, there are different levels. You can go to the general hospitals, that's like the public hospitals. You can go to a private clinic. Of course, you going to a private clinic will be more expensive. And there are private clinics and there are private clinics. There was one I did for a certain amount about 2 years ago, and I went to another clinic this year. I don't know, it's a long story. So this other clinic did it for half the price of the other clinic that did it for me 2 years ago. So there are different gogoro for different gogoro. However the shoe fits, whatever you can carry, you carry. So there are, you know, different places and different prices. So which day was I having a conversation with someone, and she was saying that there are some private clinics here in Accra that you can do lenses. I'm not sure if it includes frames, for about 2,000, and I'm like, Of course, in Nigeria as well, there are some places that they charge exorbitant prices, but you can also get that same quality for cheaper. Do you get what I'm saying? So anyway, long and short is, and the frames here are a bit pricey as well. So, you know, I don't know, I'd just rather buy from Lagos. Then of course my spices, like my pepper soup spices. If you don't know what pepper soup is a water dish that is seasoned with protein and all of that. Better put so that you can understand what I'm saying. So it's very nice. You can get it here too. Like I said, all these things you can actually get them in Accra here. But the point is, I mean, you are where you can easily get as much as you can for cheaper. And I don't know, and you know the sauce basically. So it's just better. Not that, you know, they bring fake things or anything to Accra, but I just feel, you know, it's fresher when you get it in Nigeria, because I mean they sell on a daily basis. It's fresher, is cheaper in most cases and all of that. So yeah, that I buy my kuli. I don't know what kuli is. Kuli is like groundnut, spicy groundnut snack. It's made of groundnuts. It's made of some pepper. It's quite nice. It's delicious. You can use it to do gari soakings. You can chew it ordinarily and all of that. I also buy my cashew because I think cashew in Ghana is a bit pricey. I think so. Priced it once and I'm like, yo, see, let them just bring it for me, okay? Because like I said, it's not one item they're bringing other things, so it's economical to just put other things inside. You get a and I'm buying, I mean, I'm there, so why not just buy it? You get. Then I also like to buy hair extensions. Hair extensions in Nigeria. It's slightly cheaper. This time around, I did the math. I also bought some Asthma Cola, and the difference was not so much. However, in Nigeria, for hair extensions, for instance, there's the big one and there's the small one. But here, I asked, you know, this particular brand, I asked if they had the big one. They said no, it's just a small one or so. So there's variety in Nigeria. So, but I kind of prefer to buy my hair extensions in Nigeria. But here, it also works. I mean, I did the math, like I said, and it was not so much. I mean, but like I said, I was there, so why not just buy? Do you get it? Yeah, I also buy shoes sometimes from Lagos, because why not? Yeah. Then I also buy my pap. Yo, it took a while before I found someone who was selling pap in Accra. So pap is like your cocoa, pap is akamu, pap is ogi, pap is basically maize, either yellow corn, white corn, or guinea corn mixed with maybe other things. Get it from one particular person. She's Nigerian, but she sells these things here in Accra. So it took a while before I just in fact discovered her last year. Yes, and I started buying from her. But I'm like, okay, so I'm like, I'm in Lagos, so why not just buy from Lagos? Do you get? Because I'm here. Do you get what I'm saying here? So it's not like there's anything wrong with buying here. I mean, if I run out, I have to buy from the person available here. So I mean, pap is something you eat with akara. That's kose. You eat with moi moi. You eat with, that's like tubani. It's a typical Saturday breakfast in Lagos, kind of, if you say that. Yes, so it's really nice, like cocoa. Then I also sometimes buy perfumes from Lagos. I buy facial products. Discovered a place in Makola that is way cheaper than anywhere else in this Accra, to be quite honest, because I mean they do wholesale. I discovered them about some 2 years ago. So what they would sell for like 38 cedis, some supermarkets sell for 100 and something, 70 something and all of that. So I mean that's where I get the particular brand I use and all of that. So they sell other things as well. So but this time around I didn't buy, because I just felt the Makola people were affordable. If you do the conversion and all of that, it's still okay. It's not as expensive. The disparity is not so much. But the long and short and the summary of all of these things I'm saying is that Ghana is quite pricey. It's not news. It's quite pricey. Lagos now is not exactly cheap. Things have become very expensive. Thank God for providing for our family and friends. They're able to eat. They're able to wear clothes, they're able to, survive. Everything has, become different from what it was at least 2 years ago when I went. So, but still comparing it to our sister country, Ghana, Ghana is still very expensive. Those are some of the things I buy in Lagos, and some other things that probably I skipped, but yeah, these are the important ones. See, let's not mince words. See, truck drivers, they're not too this thing like that in this Accra. They are wild. People drive in a very wild manner in this Accra. It's crazy. I don't know why people behave like that. You won't trafficate and then you just enter and you expect, oh my goodness. Yo, I know you need like 100% attention when you're driving, but you see this Accra, you can't even take your eyes off the road for 1 second, because magic can just happen in front of you. It's wild. It's very wild. But you see, my country, my state, Lagos State, oh yo, it's wild. It's very bad. In fact, at some point I'm like, I don't think I can drive in Lagos. I'm not sure. Even I learned how to drive in Lagos. But if it's an emergency, of course I will drive. If I have to, I will drive. But if I don't have to, no thank you, because everyone make wild. Everyone make wild. It's crazy. If you know the Lekki Ekpe Expressway, it was just done in Omina. Come on, there are no markings on the road, and I'm like, yeah, everybody is managing, and yes, if my people over there can drive and I'm fine, everything is going fine, I believe I can do it. But at this point, I'm not too sure I can drive in Lagos. I'm not very sure. You see, even this Accra, there are some parts of Accra I can't drive in. I can't. The parts of Accra where I can drive in, if I equate it to Lagos, yes, I can drive in those parts. But you see, there are some parts of Accra I can't carry car in, so I would rather enter Tokyo, e.g. Tudu, e.g. Nima. I've never been to Nima. I still want to go to Nima. Those places, I've heard about them and I'm not willing to drive there. I will try it, I will leg it, I will bike it, I will do every other thing except drive. Okay, so it's just almost like Lagos. There are just some places you rather just enter public transport. I mean, that's how it is. Yes, so let me end today's video, today's gist with what happened to me in Lagos. Yo, I got lost, kind of. Would you put it like that? I don't know who sent me. Even my mother did not approve, but she had to do it for me. I went to the market 2 days before Christmas. We've never done anything like that before. 2 days before Christmas. I had to get something or some things, and I needed to get them before Christmas because I wasn't going to stay long after Christmas. I would have gone back to Accra, and there was no time in between to do the market rounds. So Christmas was on Monday. I went to the market on Saturday. Typical. I couldn't go on Sunday. So if you know Balogun Market, say hi. So after leaving Oga Ike's place, Oga Ike is the man that sells cosmetics, perfumes and stuff. He has been selling for the family for so many years. So after leaving his place, and his place is a very narrow place. After leaving his place, I left my mom there and I went to get some hair extension. So after we finished, my mom, bless her soul. If you know my mom, and she has somehow ever escorted you to the market, she has taken you to the market, you know what I'm talking about. Her legs, before you know it, boom, she has gone. This same thing has happened to me long time ago. The very first time she took me to the market to go and show me what the market looks like, I lost her and I had to call that, yo, where are you? I now had to describe to her where I was. Then she came to pick me. So what happened? Not that I don't know this place. Of course, I've been going to the markets for so many years. I go there when I have to, so I know my way around. I know the market. But I was following my mother, and she was supposed to take me somewhere that I didn't really know, because I think they changed offices or so she knew where their office was, and I was still having the old office in my head, so I didn't really know the new office. See, it's a lot. So my mother, I was following my mother. Then of course I had dropped sunscreen because I didn't want to get sunburned. And the sunscreen, I don't know, let me know in the comment section if this has ever happened to you. It got into my eyes. So I tried it was chaotic. If you see humans, the way I held my bag, I think I even hung it on my neck. Yes, half of the people, to be honest, I think that's just how it is in every market, every rowdy market. People say half of them did not come to buy anything. They've just come to take what is not theirs, to be quite honest. That's just the way it is in all these rowdy markets. If you see so many people, half of them did not come to buy anything. Let's be truthful, they are just roaming looking for whom to devour, to be honest. So I stopped by. I don't even know how I did. I stopped by. I used my shirt to clean my eyes so I could get the peppery sensation out. Guess what? I did not see my mother, and she's not hard to miss. If you know her, you know she's not hard to miss. You can easily spot her from a crowd. Yo, I looked for this woman. My head started ringing bells. I'm like, the phone with my Nigerian SIM was not with me. It was the phone with the Ghanaian SIM, and I couldn't call. I couldn't use it. So I'm like, yo, how would I get this woman? I was now roaming. I had to stand on some, walkways or some pavement to look above people's heads to see if I could find her. I couldn't find her. And I had to go and meet one man. I begged him, please, can I use your phone? I want to call my mother. I said, I can't find my mother. And of course, you could see how desperate I was. And because I didn't even know how we would do it, if I didn't know whether she had gone back to the car, or I just didn't know. A full-grown adult, I was panicking because I'm like, where do I want to start from? And it's far, it's not a small walk. So, I had to go back. If you know Lagos Island very well, I had to go back to UBA side. Then maybe what if she's not there? Then come back again. I'm like, yo, today. That was when I said, you know what? This Lagos ain't coming again. I ain't coming again. You understand me? I ain't coming again. Okay? Yeah. But after I bought what I wanted to buy, I'm like, maybe the market I will not come, but Lagos, why won't I come? Yo, are you kidding me? Of course I'll come to Lagos, but you see this market, I'm not sure about it. So thank God I got directions to the new store, the people where they opened the new store, and guess what? My mother was right there looking for how to dial me. I guess she didn't know I didn't come with the Nigerian SIM, so I think she was trying to call me. She was seated there waiting for me. I'm like, yo, even she was like, yo, where were you? I was so happy to see her. See me worrying about a woman that even was worrying about me too, because she's a Lagos woman, so She knows everywhere. But yeah, Lagos in general was good. I had nice food. I put a few clips, some nice dishes. I had white soup, that's ofe and sala. I had afang. I had different things. I had amala. I had fried rice. I had jollof rice. I had small chops. I went for Uwambe. That's Uwambe means it is there. That's actually what it means. Uwambe, it is there. I went for parties. I had a good time. I ate different things. Turkey fried rice, orishirishi. I took lots and lots of buffets. What again? I ate a lot. I ate cake a lot. You know, each time I go, no matter how long I spend, it's always so short. But yeah, it was good. I hope you enjoyed my story time, and I hope you had a nice time as well listening to me. It's good to be back here. Happy New Year. I pray this year we would have a good time on this channel, learning as always, being informed, getting entertained, and all of that. And may God continue to keep us all in Jesus' name. Thank you so much for staying tuned, and I'll see you in my next video.